Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the Easy English channel. You are so welcome here. This is the place where we speak in clear, simple English every single day, making it easy for you to follow along and improve your listening skills. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Olivia, and I'm genuinely thrilled that you're choosing to spend some time with us today.
And hello to all of you out there. I'm Steve, and I'm just as happy to be here sharing this space with you all. Our channel, as you know, is designed to be a calm, friendly, and really supportive environment where we can all talk openly, learn new things, and share some meaningful ideas together. It's a real pleasure to connect with everyone.
It really is, Steve. And speaking of feelings, how are you doing, truly, today? What's the vibe for you?
That's a great question, Olivia. I'm actually feeling fantastic today. I feel a real sense of calm, and I'm ready to dive into our conversation. There's a certain enjoyment in being here, knowing we're sharing simple yet important ideas with our listeners. It's a good, solid feeling. How about you? What's your feeling today?
I'm right there with you, Steve. I'm feeling really good too. There's a relaxed and quite positive energy about me, and I'm genuinely excited to chat with you, and of course, with everyone who's listening in right now. It sets a lovely tone for our topic, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's just wonderful to hear. So, Olivia, you mentioned our topic. What important idea are we going to explore together today for our listeners?
Well, today's topic is something that touches every single one of us, every single day. We're going to talk about feelings. Feelings are those experiences we all have, from the smallest moments to the biggest events in our lives.
That's exactly right. Today, we're focusing on feelings. These are our internal emotional responses to life. Things like happiness, excitement, sadness, anger, stress, fear, surprise, and even calm. Everyone, and I mean everyone, experiences feelings, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with any of them. In this episode, we're going to talk about what feelings are in easy English, why they are so important for our well-being, and crucially, how we can learn to share them in healthy ways.
And the great thing is, you can listen to this channel wherever you are, whether you're at home relaxing, at work taking a break, out for a walk, cooking a meal, or just unwinding. Our goal is to make learning simple and accessible, no matter your schedule.
Exactly. And if you find value in what we do here, if you enjoy listening and learning, please do us a huge favor. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Give us a like and share it with your friends and family. Your support really helps us grow and reach more people who want to learn English in a friendly way.
That support means the world to us. So, Steve, with all that said, are you feeling ready to begin our deep dive into feelings?
Yes, I am, Olivia. I'm absolutely ready. And to all our wonderful listeners, are you ready too? Let's get started on understanding these important parts of ourselves.
All right, let's kick things off with the most fundamental question. Steve, in the simplest terms, what exactly are feelings?
Well, Olivia, at their core, feelings are what we experience inside our mind and our heart. They're like little messages, signals, or indicators that tell us how we're responding to the world around us and even to our own thoughts. They give us a sense of our inner state, almost like a personal weather report for our emotional world.
That's a fantastic way to put it, a personal weather report. So they're not just thoughts, but something deeper, something we truly feel in our being.
Precisely. They're more than just intellectual thoughts. They often come with physical sensations too. For example, happiness might make you feel light and energized, while anxiety might bring a tight knot in your stomach or a racing heart. Some feelings definitely feel good or pleasant, like joy, excitement, peace, or contentment. Others can feel heavy or uncomfortable, such as sadness, anger, fear, or frustration. The crucial point is that all feelings, whether they feel good or bad, are perfectly normal and a fundamental part of being human. They're not right or wrong. They just are.
That's such an important distinction, Steve. It really helps to know that whatever we're feeling, it's a valid part of our experience. And it seems like these feelings aren't always constant, right? They can shift throughout the day, can't they?
Absolutely. They're incredibly dynamic. Feelings can change multiple times during the day, even moment to moment. This can happen because of simple things like who we interact with, specific situations we find ourselves in, maybe good news or a sudden challenge, or even just our own thoughts. Sometimes we might not even know why we're feeling a certain way, and that's perfectly okay too. It's not always about having an immediate explanation. Sometimes just acknowledging the feeling is the first step.
So, if feelings are these ever-changing messages, Why is it so important for us to actually understand them? What's the real benefit of paying attention to our inner weather report?
That's a core question, Olivia. Understanding our feelings helps us in incredibly powerful ways. Firstly, it allows us to take better care of ourselves. When we know we're feeling stressed, for example, we can choose to take a break, practice deep breathing, or ask for help. It empowers us to meet our own needs. Secondly, it helps us connect more deeply with others. When we understand our own emotions, we can better understand and empathize with the feelings of those around us, which builds stronger relationships. Feelings also give us valuable information. Sadness might tell us we've lost something important, or anger might signal that a boundary has been crossed. They're not just random, they're trying to tell us something vital about our lives.
That makes so much sense. Feelings are like an internal compass, guiding us. And often, once we understand what we're feeling, the next step is sharing those feelings, which can sometimes feel really difficult. Why is sharing our feelings so important, and how can we approach it?
Sharing feelings is profoundly important for our mental and emotional health. When we keep everything bottled up inside, it can become a heavy burden. Talking to someone we trust, a friend, a family member, a partner, or even a professional, can make us feel so much lighter, less alone, and truly understood. It can often help us gain new perspectives on our feelings. When it comes to how to share, choosing the right person is key. Someone who will listen without judgment. Using I statements can also be helpful, like I feel sad when, rather than you make me sad.
That's such practical advice. I think many people might hesitate because they feel like they need a solution or advice, but that's not always the case, is it?
Exactly. That's a huge point. You absolutely don't always need advice or someone to fix your problems. Sometimes what you truly need is simply someone to listen, to truly hear you, to validate your feelings, and to offer a safe space for you to express yourself. Just the act of saying the feeling out loud can be incredibly therapeutic. It's about being heard and feeling seen, not necessarily about finding an immediate solution.
I completely agree. And for those who find sharing really hard, where do they start? What's a small, gentle step they can take?
That's a very empathetic question. If sharing feels daunting, absolutely start small. You don't have to share everything all at once. Even just saying something as simple as, I'm not feeling okay today, or I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, is a huge step. You could also try writing down your feelings in a journal, which is a private way to express them, or simply acknowledging the feeling to yourself, like saying, I am feeling anxious right now, and taking a few deep breaths. These small actions build confidence and self-awareness.
Those are really helpful, manageable steps. It's about progress, not perfection. And speaking of progress, sometimes feelings can feel really overwhelming. What if we find ourselves in a moment where a feeling feels too big or too intense to manage?
That's a crucial point, Olivia. When feelings feel overwhelming, it's important to remember a few simple things. First, acknowledge the feeling. Trying to push it away often makes it stronger. Second, try a grounding technique. Focus on your breath for a few moments, or feel your feet on the floor. Third, remind yourself that this feeling is temporary. It will pass. You could also gently remove yourself from the situation if possible, even for a few minutes, to give yourself space to breathe and calm down. If it feels consistently too much, reaching out to a trusted person or a professional is always a brave and wise step. We don't have to carry these heavy feelings alone.
And that's truly empowering advice, Steve. As we gently come to the end of today's episode, I want to extend a massive thank you to everyone who has listened to our conversation.
Yes, thank you so much for being with us. We truly hope that this episode has helped you feel a little calmer, a little more understood, and certainly more supported in your journey with your own feelings.
Remember, as we discussed, feelings aren't good or bad. They are simply messages from your heart and mind, trying to tell you something important about yourself and your world.
So please, be kind to yourself. Take those small steps to acknowledge and understand what you're feeling. Rest when you need to, take a few deep breaths, and know that it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling.
Thank you once again for choosing the Easy English channel for your learning and for your listening pleasure.
Take care of yourselves, keep learning, and we'll be back to talk with you all again very, very soon.
Goodbye.